Is it counting?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, counting?
Sure.
Yeah.
Final, just recording, right?
Yeah.
Better recording. All right. Welcome everybody to the QLA podcast. We're doing part 2 with Mike Gonzalez, my boy Mike Gonzalez. He's back on his 4th fucking pee-pee break.
So stop. it's a day later.
Put your headphones on, man.
Oh.
Yeah, but we're here again doing it. We had some stuff we had to take care of, so he's back, and we're doing a part 2. So we left off at with your pops.
Not my real pops.
Not your real, not your real pops. Yeah, he said he was gonna say what? He's not your real dad, Jerry Springer. And all right, continue, man. Go ahead, go for it.
Well, let's give my mom a shot.
All right.
A shout out, mom.
Okay.
She's an amazing mom. She doesn't really think she is, but she is.
Yeah.
You know, she always puts herself down. You know, a lot of people do. You know, in general. They're, you know, if what she does is, or did as I was growing up, was always worry about the what if this happens, what if that happens, and that would scare me into like doing it, you know, like when we were younger, we did a lot of me and my brother. We went to a lot of summer camps. We did a lot of activities. We even went to a military camp in 5th grade because we were little runts, I guess, you know, little troublemakers. I hated that place, man. I cried every day. Damn,
really?
Every day I cried. It was messed up, man. We were kids, and they were like, probably like 20-year-olds, 20s to 30s, watching us, you know, taking head of the cabin or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen some shit there.
Yeah, but.
And some shit I don't even want to mention. You know, I would cry, and then eventually I cried on purpose because I got away with a lot of shit. Like I didn't have to do.
I was about to say.
You know.
Yeah.
Towards the end, I finally stopped crying because they let us go, and me and my brother be in the same cabin instead of separate. He beat this. Oh, wow. Yeah, he beat this kid up that had 6 fingers.
That had what, you said?
He had 6 fingers. His name was Baker.
What?
Yeah.
He had an extra one?
Hey, I'm doing a podcast, man.
What?
I'm doing a podcast.
Oh, shit.
We'll put you on next time. Next time he decides to call, we'll put him through. We can put him through, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
on your phone?
Yeah. Yeah, but he should have like warned the brother.
I should have shut it off. My bad.
That's alright.
She was a good mom. She busted her ass to do, you know, because my dad was on Social Security, and she did her thing. She put us through Catholic high school.
Really?
Yeah, on her own. You know, I'm sure we got some help with
yeah, it's
my
good.
dad. You know,
either ways that was expensive, bro. I know.
We didn't do shit with it. Hated that school. I didn't hate it, but I just wanted.
All boys or what?
It was all boys. It went unisex. As soon as I left.
You're like,
next year, I would get detention on purpose because we did have separate campuses at the last year, so I get detentions on purpose.
Yeah, nice.
Just to watch them go practice in our state-of-the-art facility. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think at one point it was like the only indoor 1 mile track De La Salle had. Yeah, they had 4 basketball courts in between the tracks. It was pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, after that, was Coin. Actually, Mexico and then Coin.
Okay.
Because when we left high school, it was back to, well, now we had free time. We didn't have to just do it on the weekends. You know, smoking, drinking, whatever, sniffing, whatever we were doing. So I was just getting lost. My mom saw I wasn't going nowhere, so she took me to Mexico. You've been in Mexico. How many times have you been in Mexico?
A lot of times.
Oh, yeah? I've been to Mexico a lot of times when I was 18, but I haven't been back since.
Mm-hmm.
But it was beautiful. You been to Acapulco?
No, Acapulco, I've not been there.
That was the first place I went.
One of the first back in the days, it was like a big popular spot, man. Back in the like late '80s, early '90s, it was like the spot to go. Everyone was like, for honeymoon. It's all year Acapulco, and then Puerto Vallarta, whatever. And then Acapulco's dead now. I mean, I don't know if you've seen videos of it, but it's bad. Acapulco got really bad. And
I heard.
I think they're starting to fix themselves up again because it was like dead city there, but it was horrible, dude.
Mexico's looking up now,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah, Mexico's doing good.
Yeah, they're trending.
Cool.
They're trending.
Yeah. They're cool. They're cooler than you.
Well, we went to Mexico, and just me and my mom. I don't know why she left my brother. It's because she likes me better.
What do you mean she left them over there?
No, left him at home.
Oh,
She
okay.
took me traveling with her.
Okay. He was up to no good, man.
No, I was up to no good. That's why she took me and left me there. She let me meet my grandfather's side, my grandmother's side.
Yeah.
We went to Puerto Escondido with my cousin Melly, or my cousin M. We're gonna use letters, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even think she'd be mad though. I talked to her the other day.
That's cool, man. So your mom did a good job with you, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
She did a good job leaving me in Mexico because Mexico was
your grandma too. I'm sure. She had effect on your life. Because I know she's in your life now.
Yeah, it still does.
Yeah.
I'm a mama's boy.
It's alright.
She's my best friend.
It's alright being a mama's boy, man. I think I'm a mama's boy too.
Yeah.
But not to that much of a degree, like, you know, there's different types of mama's boys.
Oh, what? Explain.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But no, it's good, man. And then so you're now, well, when that was going on, then you were where in your apprenticeship were you?
That was before the apprenticeship.
Oh, that was before the apprenticeship?
Yeah, next was coin.
Okay, that's right.
I came back. I came back after 4 months. I learned a lot of Spanish. I met a lot of family. Came back with a straight head. Went to coin. Had a full-time job as a carpenter. I was working with one of my buddies. After that, I worked for 2 different contractors as a carpenter.
Okay.
And then I went to coin during that whole time too. And Mr. King came and recruited us. I think like the first month we went in coin, or the 3rd month.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. King recruited us, and he
What's y'all doing here, man? They come over here.
yeah.
They ain't teaching you shit here.
Well, as soon as we graduated from there, a month later, they called all of us, and
Really?
yeah, we were set for orientation.
Damn, bro, that's
It
cool.
rolled right into it.
That's fucking badass.
And the first 11 weeks at the apprenticeship, I learned more than I did in the 13
hell
months.
Hell yeah, for sure. IBW, baby. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that was awesome.
The best in the U.S., baby.
We had this guy named, let's just say we called him Sharpie.
Okay. All right.
You know the white erase boards?
Yeah.
Oh man, he wrote it with a permanent marker, so we called him Sharpie for the rest of the 9 weeks.
Oh my god.
His problem was up there for the whole semester.
Pendejo.
That was funny. You know, you make some lifelong friends.
Yeah.
You know, only like 2 or 3 last really long.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: when you're in your apprenticeship, how many guys were in your class? How many did you guys start off with?
I mean, we start off with
Yeah, because I'm sure you lost guys, right?
I think
During
30.
the course. It was 30 of you?
Yeah, we didn't lose any guys.
Damn, really?
Yeah, we had a good crew.
We started with 24, and we ended up with 12. By the end of and we had 3 girls in our class, and the 3 girls made it. And so we were calling ourselves at the end the Dirty Dozen. Yeah, but we lost a lot of people, bro.
Why?
They were pissed. It was just
reason?
it was a miscellaneous thing. It was a bunch of stuff. First, it was like a 54-year-old guy there, some Moreno.
Yeah,
And he could not cut it. He couldn't bend the 90. He couldn't even bend the 90, bro, on pipe.
A half inch?
Yeah, they're like, hey man, you know what? Just the 3rd week, they were already like, the first week they were looking at him. Hey dude, what were you doing before this?
No.
Yeah, you know, like by the 3rd week, they were like really seriously talking to us, like telling them like, hey, you know, you guys should talk to this guy. And he's taking someone else's spot. You think about it, like yeah. So we were like trying to talk to him, like, hey dude, you know what? And he's just like, nah, you know, we gave him credit because he was trying, but it's just like, dude, he just couldn't do it, bro. He couldn't.
A half inch 90.
No. No, a 3/4 90. He was able to do a half-inch
Okay.
90, but a 3/4 he couldn't do it, bro.
I thought,
54 years old and like in the print, like, what's this guy doing? You know, at 54, like, dude, like, you don't.
That was probably the 54-year-old dude that came from Coin.
I don't know.
Was he Mexican?
No, he was black dude.
Well, okay,
You know,
right here.
And so we had a guy like that. He left. Then we had some dude who was not showing up. So you lose out of absenteeism right away. You get rid of like 4 guys there. Then there was some dude who had he had some issues at home. There was a dude that was I don't know what was up. He couldn't get up in the morning. He was always coming late. So they got rid of his ass.
Probably alcoholic.
Probably, bro. I don't know. But they were young, bro. They were young guys, bro. I mean, except for the 54-year-old. But it was just it was a bunch of random things where these people, we lost 12 people, bro. And you would think the girls were the first ones to go. Nah, bro. One of them was real book smart. She was real smart. She was the one acing all the tests. But you know what? In the field, bro, she just couldn't cut it. She didn't want to jump on a scaffold. To go jump on a scaffold, she's like, oh, dude, she was Polish. No. You're getting paid just like we are. Your ass gonna go up there and you're gonna do shit. You're gonna perform.
Yeah.
Because they were already on that shit. Like you can't be on that shit on the field. You're gonna get rid of your ass right quick. No. Get your ass
It
up
still
there.
happens.
Yeah, it still happens.
Because it's in our.
They want to get paid all this money, but they don't want to put in the work. You know. Oh,
Yeah.
my female, they're gonna be nice to me. Not all of them's gonna be nice to you.
Salud, my bad.
Salud. Guaranteed, if I was a foreman,
Just
I wouldn't be cutting them that much slack, bro. No way.
Just write it.
So, yeah, we ended up losing 12 people. That's good. You guys didn't lose any in your class. That's great.
Yeah, we remember those Olympics towards the end, like after the
Special Olympics. What Olympics you talking about?
No, like remember you guys didn't do that. Everybody, every cycle, or every group.
Oh yeah, yes, he was a badass. Yeah.
We won every single one.
Yeah.
We won every single one.
Really?
Yeah, 417.
No way.
We got plaques up in there.
Nah,
I just flipped. I wish we did. That'd be great.
Damn. No, I heard about it, but I was like, nah. Real competitive though. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So we had a really smart kid too, and he would always be the first one. Dude, he had a photographic memory.
Really?
Yeah, so, because you know how, like, our material was on the test, if you did the homework
Right.
and all that, he'd be done within, like, 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes tops. That's how quick he was. He was quick.
With IDing material, with the material ID.
Every single test. Every single
Really?
test. I think he was autistic or something. Because he was
Okay.
smart, man. Right now, he's working,
Because with the material ID one, when we first had for construction, I was on it. Boom, 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 boom. That was the first thing I learned right away. Like quick, boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
I'm talking about every test we ever took.
Oh, that's crazy.
At the finals. You know
Yeah,
how you
yeah.
do finals every
Oh
every
no,
year?
that was crazy.
He averaged.
Because we were timed in the finals too, right? We were timed, right?
Yeah, but get this. He's walking up, and it was like the last test. And this one guy knew that even if he failed the test, he was gonna still pass. So here goes Urkel. We call him Urkel because he looked just like Urkel. He's walking up, and he thinks he's gonna be first. And this kid comes up, and he starts sneaking up on him. And then he runs right past him and slams his paper right before him. And everybody got up and started cheering. And Urkel was all like, man. It was funny, man. And everybody, he's like, the teacher was like, shut up, keep taking the test. Even though they were laughing too. Sound effect?
Yeah, it's good. I'm just checking the whatchamacallit. I think we got like 4.5 minutes. It looks like I don't know what's going on.
Let's speed up to this spiritual awakening.
All right.
So this past week, started Saturday. I've been looking for something to in substitute of the alcoholism. I have an addictive personality. I've been told, you know. So I found something, and it helped. It's mycotherapy. It helped. I already had the want to quit alcohol and drugs and alcohol, and it definitely did. I started doing the mycotherapy for about a week, and during that week, you sure we only have 4 minutes?
It says 4.5 here. I don't know what's going on. I'm probably reading it wrong. I don't know.
Let's pause everything.
It says 4:34. So is that 4 hours and 34 minutes?
I don't know. Press the red button again?
Yeah. Alright, we're back. We're gonna edit this little part out. Edit. Hortar. It's gonna be a learning curve for me, but as long as we get the footage.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go back to wherever you want to get back to.
After the apprenticeship, we want to get to talking about work, how work was.
Whatever you want to do, and you want to lead back into
The
ding and dong. However you want to do it.
All right, let's go to well, being an electrician, it's a major part of our lives. You know, it's how I met you. You know.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first day we met?
Yeah.
When
We
was-
were working at we were doing a show. I don't remember what show it was.
Sound?
No, we were doing an actual show. I think it was for Freeman.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was for Freeman, and then we ended up going on the back in the second floor to take break. We're basically just taking a long break. I don't even know if we should be even saying this. But we're taking a substantial.
You mean like
little break?
You mean like the where you can see Lakeshore Drive?
Yeah.
Isn't that the most beautiful
Yeah.
scenery?
Yeah, we went back there because I my dumbass totally forgot we can go back over and show because that's what we
Yeah,
do.
you saw upstairs.
We do sound upstairs,
Yeah.
so whatever. So then we're doing a show and then we were taking a break. We were gonna take a break because there was nowhere to sit down. And then you're like, oh, follow me, and I'm just like, where are you taking me? And then we went up the stairwells and like, oh shit, I forgot, right?
Yeah.
And we ended up sitting down right there and
These
taking
guys
a
are
nice
all
little break and
they're all smoking and
watching the view. Yeah.
smoking in the
Yep.
staircase.
In the
and
staircase and whatever. Like Jesus. All right. So
shit.
yeah.
You guys stay down here. We'll
Yeah.
go upstairs.
Yeah. So we went upstairs and make sure no one followed us because it was like a little spot over there.
That's
Yeah, we thought no one knows, whatever. So
how long has it been? Because
that was like I want to say 2 years ago.
2 years ago. And oh yeah, you sold me the stove.
Yeah, because then me and you.
Yeah,
talked.
it was 2 years because I just moved in with my grandmother.
Yeah, me and you were
So
talking.
into that.
You were talking to me about your problems and stuff that you had gone through, and shit. And then
We all got
you were
problems.
napping. You were taking a nap. You took a nap. And I told
GPS
you, hey, come on, let's
signal
go.
lost.
And
That's serious.
we left. And then shortly after that, I think I saw you when we were doing sound or something. And then we sat down and had break, and that's when I told you, hey man, I got a stove. I'm trying to sell the stuff I got.
Yeah, I said it back.
And then I ended up selling you the stove, and I went and dropped it off at your house.
Yeah, so I had ended up moving in with my grandmother. My uncle was living with her at the time. And he was already on his way out. My mom was like, he's not paying me rent. He's not doing nothing for her. You know, you walk in there's roaches and mice. And it was disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
But everything worked out. I went to rent this place and I took out all my stuff where I was at on the north side. Norwood Park to be exact, right across the street
Okay.
from John Wayne Gacy's mom's house,
Oh wow.
or old house, or wherever she used to
Okay.
live. Yeah, and so I had all my stuff in front of that apartment that I was supposed to rent. I don't know why, but their Americanized Chinese daughter called me and said that they're not going to rent to me.
What?
I mean, people know of me, I think, in Bridgeport, and some people know me in Bridgeport, and then some girls. No, just kidding.
There you go.
But yeah. So out of nowhere, my mom was like, you know what? I'm gonna kick your uncle's ass out of here. He ain't doing shit for my mom. And why don't you take his room? Man, I was crying. I was like, yeah, I was crying because I thought I was homeless. And my uncle, I was hugging him. I was so thankful for him. I mean, he was always busy too. He was always working, so he couldn't be there for my grandma. Really, it wasn't his fault. You know, being an immigrant,
Mm-hmm.
you always gotta be working. You're thinking you're making the most money. You're rich, you know.
Yeah.
And she was always gone, and he's cool though, man. He let me. He's like, I'll move out. It's cool. And so I put all my stuff in there. I didn't have much stuff, you know. A lot of my past relationships, my ex-girlfriends took stuff from me, whether it be money. One girl took a whole couch that I bought for $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
and laptops, printers, cookware, all anything you can think of. I had my stuff though, and so yeah, we put it in the front staircase because we have 2 staircases in the one apartment, a side staircase, and then a staircase that leads to the middle of the building. So I put all my stuff there, and little by little I started cleaning up the mess. Basically, my mom got kind of pissed. She's a pack rat herself, so that mental sickness, it makes you want to keep your mess the way it is, because to them it's organized because they know where everything's at. But if you look at it as a person, it's like, all right, everything's all messed up. It looks like a tornado just hit this place. You've seen hoarders.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad, but those people are horrible. Like, that's to the extreme. We're not that bad. We have valuable stuff that's laying around. If you got valuable stuff, you want to put it, hang it up, do nice thing with it. They just collect it, throw it in a pile.
Right.
That's what my family did. My grandfather started it, or I'm sure he got it from being the oldest out of 11 children in Mexico, and I think his parents died, so he had to raise his whole family as the father.
Okay.
So his parents died when he was young, or when they stopped having they must have 11 children, so he was probably like 16 when he died. I don't know the full story, but he had to raise his brothers and sisters in Mexico. So they never threw anything away. Bro, I seen my grandpa eat rotten bananas before, and cat food. I'm not kidding, dude. He's like, you want some? I'm like, I don't want no cat food. He wouldn't throw it away, dude. He didn't throw anything away. He'd come home from work on the bus, and he'd walk through the alleys, and he'd grab all the garbage.
Really?
And he'd bring it in and leave it in the basement. Just throw it in the basement. So if you go to our basement right now, there's a bunch of just garbage.
Yeah.
It's all garbage. You could call 1-800-GOT-JUNK and probably throw half the shit that's in the basement. I would say basement, because upstairs there is a room where there's just a bunch of tools and stuff that he collected. We would go to the flea market as kids. Do you remember Maxwell Street Flea Market? Yeah. Remember it was on Canal?
Yeah.
Where that Jesus Saves is right now? Man, those were his days.
Good days, man.
Yeah. Those were nice.
Yep. Me and Markel were talking about that too back in the day. The dad used to take him over. My dad used to go over there, and my dad would trip me out, bro, because we would go where the black people were, and they were with the blues. They were fucking on the guitars with the 40-gallon drums going on fire, and it used to be cold sometimes. It'd be over in the wintertime. We don't care. Whatever it was, whatever month it was.
Every Sunday.
Yeah. So my dad would love going over there, dude. He would just have a beer. They would sell beer there too. You have a beer. And watching them play, and I'm looking at my dad like, really? You like blues, man? Like, really? Like, my dad's like, yeah, he likes jazz, he likes blues. He was just there, kicking.
He's like, I'm here for his beer.
And I'm looking around, and I'm like, dude, you're the only Mexican guy here standing around, And it was all morenos, and I felt a little awkward. I noticed it right away that my dad was the only Mexican guy that's standing, listening to these guys, jam, dude. Yeah, and he does it because he always liked blues, jazz music. The music he left behind, he had a ton of it that I downloaded. Yeah, so. Those were good times. Yeah.
So I started cleaning it up and everything, and I was still drinking over. I had broken up with my girl. Still drinking for about a year, doing my thing, functional alcoholic. I ended up going to rehab. Or no, I had already went to rehab for the first time. Did we talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You went 2 times. We established that you had
we established
that. You had 2 DUIs and 2 rehabs.
Yeah. Okay. We had 2 DUIs and 2 rehabs. So did we talk about the rehab?
Yeah, but I don't know if we caught it or not.
That's what I'm saying.
It was messed up, man. We'll talk about it. Refreshing us.
let's just start from the second time I went to rehab. I wanted to go. I had seen my hepatologist before I even went, and she gave me a test. I think it was an ultrasound. It was an ultrasound, and my liver was inflamed, and so she wanted to see if there was some fatty tissue on it and whatever, or cirrhosis. So it still takes forever for a doctor's appointment. You schedule it and it's like a
2 months and shit to get an appointment. Yeah, it's crazy. It wasn't like before.
So yeah,
you can get it next week or this week or whatever. That's crazy. It was going on everywhere, right? For a while now.
Because of COVID.
Right?
Ever since COVID, man, COVID changed the world.
Yeah, it fucked up everything, dude.
So
sure did.
I was like, I know I'm not gonna stop drinking unless I go to detox and then go to rehab from there. So I went, and plus I wanted to be ready for that test.
Right.
Because the liver can regenerate itself or heal itself. They like using the word heal itself. And I mean, the body heals itself. It's true. Fasting is really, really healthy for you too. I fasted for 8 days once on lemon water.
Yeah, I remember you told me.
Yeah.
That's all you did, just pure lemon water?
Yeah, just lemon water. Yeah.
I remember at work there was a guy who had a like a jar, and but it had cayenne pepper, a bunch of shit in there. And that's what he was doing. And I was like, wow. And he was losing a lot of weight, and it was good for him. And I was like, hey, you should try it, man. It tastes like shit, but after a while, but man, does it do wonder to your body? I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Go for it. Yeah, and then later on I started learning about it. I'm like, holy shit, it's...
They got a whole Netflix special on that thing.
Yeah.
How it's religious, how it helps the body, how you can do it, what places you can do it. But yeah, I knew I wasn't going to be sober for it, and I wanted it to heal. So it was a biopsy that was coming up. A transjugular biopsy. I have the scar for where they put the hole.
Yeah.
So I did it. I went to detox, and I was like, I think I gotta go, Mom, because I was just like, I was sick of it. I'm getting sick, throwing up, drink till you throw up. Mm-hmm. And she took me, and she said, I hope this is the last time you go. I've been to detox twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was taught 3 is key in high school by the philosopher teacher.
Right.
So I went to detox and I met this guy that was he OD'd 14 times. I think I said that already.
13 times.
14 times. He OD'd 14 times. When I saw him coming in, he was shaking.
Yeah.
Like that. Like that's how he was trying to drink the water and he was like that. Like that's from withdrawals and stuff.
Yeah.
I had my withdrawals too. I was throwing up. Everybody that walks in there has their withdrawals, I started hallucinating from a Campron state or something like that. Something they give you to not have seizures.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was from that. Because I had no, I didn't have a seizure there at that time. I already had one from falling off the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the second time around and I'm in detox, and yeah, I think that stuff was supposed to prevent me. Anyways, they gave me 2 different pills. One of them I was hallucinating with when I was going to sleep. I saw sand, like a sand tunnel in the air while I was sleeping, and then I was like playing with it. It was coming to my hand, and then I was like twirling it around, and then it was funny because I felt like a tingling sensation.
Really?
With little particles flying around me.
Really?
While I was
very real then.
I thought I was like, I never hallucinated from withdrawal symptoms and alcohol. And here I go, and the next 2 days I started hallucinating from it.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So I get out of detox and they're like, I thought you wanted to go home. I was like, no, I want to go to rehab. Because I knew I wasn't going to stop, right? And so I went to rehab, and it was cool. It was a rehab here in the city, not in LA this time. It was close to home. This time it was just for alcohol though. I had stopped cocaine 6 months prior to that, something like that.
GPS signal lost.
Alright, is that my phone? It is mine. My bad. Alright. So I went from detox straight to they transferred me too. The van picked me up. I was in the back and I showed up. And there was only one way to go because there was a garbage can in front of the other door, and I started going that way, and this lady, she's like, this way. And I'm like, there's a garbage can right there. Yeah, I'll move it. I'm like, oh, it's gonna go like, it's already starting.
Yeah, already.
I'm like, what the heck, dude? But I walked in and she showed me around. She was cool. And it was, a bunch of adults in there for drinking. One dude towards the end actually came for cocaine because he was addicted to cocaine. And upstairs, it was pretty cool because they housed one of the few rehabs for OCD. In-house, like, you can live there.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do that much everywhere. So they would come downstairs and eat with us when it was time to eat and shit,
Okay.
And so yeah, I was 150, dude, man. I got there and I was like, man, I haven't eaten so much in my life because I was always not hungry because of the alcoholism.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, my liver needs to get better and let's put it to the test. So started my bowel movements were better. Everything was just better, my outlook on life. And then I got the results from the biopsy after I left. And it was a cirrhosis. And I was just like, oh. Remember I said I was supposed to see my hepatology?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I saw her yesterday.
Okay.
So I saw her yesterday and I asked her, I said, I'm going to ask you a question I really, really don't want to know. How long do I have to live with this? And she was like, I was ready for this. So that's a good question.
Uh-huh.
she was ready for it.
Uh-huh.
And she's new. I don't have the old one anymore.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You told me.
Yeah, she's
Different person.
Yeah, the old one was an Indian, younger chick, and this one's an older white lady.
Okay.
I think we're the same age, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
She looks young. I look young too, though. I look younger. I've been told.
Yeah.
I'm not boasting about
Right.
it. I got fired because I looked young before.
Really?
Yeah. She told me,
This guy.
you can live a long and healthy life. You can live a long and happy, healthy life. Sober. I'm already 16 days in at this point. But what had happened, and I'll get into that. So, I relapsed on the 1st, during the holidays. It was about an 8-day episode, maybe 10-day episode. It started probably the 23rd and went through all the way to the 1st, and I got sick again, throwing up. Liver started failing again. I didn't know that you can die from cirrhosis. If you have cirrhosis, it can fail on you if you drink. There's a possibility.
It doesn't take much.
It doesn't take much at all. That's why I don't want to.
You can drink half a fucking beer and that's it. You're done, bro.
That's why exactly. That's why I don't want to. You can die from a drug-induced
Yeah.
liver failure too.
Yep, I know.
So, if you got pain, if it starts pain, that's
sign your body's talking
what's
to you,
saying,
bro.
yeah. If you got pain, they were asking me if I had pain, but I got hit in the ribs
Right.
by that dude with the shoulder, so I couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell the difference.
At first, it was just everything that was right
Right.
here that hurt, but now I know it's a rib that's still,
bruised or whatever.
they try to heal, but you're contracting them,
Mm-hmm.
so it's so hard for them to heal,
Right.
and eventually they get sticky and then back together.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I was so relieved, and I was like, when she said that, I was like, that's exactly what I needed to hear, Oracle style, Matrix. Remember when
Yeah.
Neil's like, the Oracle told me, and he's like,
Yeah.
exactly what you needed to hear. That movie was on when I was in the hospital.
Really?
Dude, yeah.
Oh my god.
So, So before that hepatologist appointment, the week prior, I was supposed to come here. I was supposed to come here with you, but it was my aunt's birthday, and we went out for pizza, and you know,
Fucked up
I'm
eating
getting
pizza.
sober. I don't like pizza.
Oh, I remember you told me.
Yeah,
That's the first guy I know that doesn't not eat pizza or what? Don't. What did you say?
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake. Well, I'm not into sweets myself. I mean, I'll eat a chocolate cake, but this guy not to eat chocolate cake? Pizza at that? You're weird, dude.
I probably ate 5 pieces of pizza, and I just grabbed my aunt didn't like the chocolate cake,
Dog.
and I just grabbed it.
Give me that shit. I'll eat it.
My mom was like, "Oh my god, you know you're addicted to chocolate cake and pizza." I'm like, "No."
Oh my god.
I'm like, "You know I don't like it. You're my mom. You know I
She
don't
started
like it."
getting worried.
Yeah, she's like, "Now he's addicted to
Now he is.
food."
The fuck, Mike?
I know I gained weight. I know I
Get it
gained
together,
weight.
dude. Yeah. I could just imagine the fucking the faces you were making there, fucking with your mom and shit. Piss her off.
I took my aunt's favorite piece, or the quarter piece. She looked at me. It's like, it's my. I could see it in her eyes. She's like, "It's my birthday, motherfucker."
Yeah.
And you're gonna take my quarter.
Yeah.
And then she just said it nicely. She's like, "You know, I like the corners, right?" And I'm like, "Oh,
My bad.
my bad."
Sorry.
I ended up going by my friend's house, and I haven't seen it in a long time. And he had a friend over that he hasn't seen in a long time, and this guy comes around only when he needs something. I
Yeah,
swear.
we all got buddies like that, bro.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
So I had just told him the night before that I had this new shit that I've been taking. Like, it's not self-medicating, it's legal. It's not like illicit drugs or anything. They sell it on the internet. If you know, you know. But it's a form of mycotherapy, and it's just like in water. You can mix it with water. Right now I'm drinking, let's see the ingredients to this. L-theanine, balance mind and body. L-tryptophan. Oh, the reishi mushroom eases your stress.
Mm.
It's good for your liver too, right?
Right.
Reishi. Yeah, I got a tea over there at home.
Okay.
So then, yeah, they took some of the non-alcoholic spirits that I brought over, and the one's an alcoholic, the one that came around. The other one, he wanted to quit for me. He's the one that just called me.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, let's be sober together, man. Finally, I got one of my friends that wants to quit drinking.
Okay.
You know, one of my friends that I call, like, friend, yeah, exactly. So finally somebody wants, because a lot of the time you go and you want to help somebody out, they don't want to be helped. They don't want to be helped. They think that you think that you're better
Right,
than them. They you know, and then they start talking shit behind your back. Oh, Mike thinks he's better than us. That's what they did to me when I came back when I was 18.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. That was gonna be my next question.
Yeah, because I came back for 2 months after 2 months in Mexico, and then they started talking shit. Oh, Mike thinks he's better than us, and then I went back for 2 months.
Right.
I didn't go the whole 4 months.
Yeah, that's good.
It was my choice the second time. So, anyways, back to that, and we had a hell of a night. You know, it was a reunited. We reunited. We took a ride in the car. It was the most beautiful car ride in the world. You know, the visualizations was just, you know, it was euphoric. It was just, you feel alive, you know, and that's what everybody seeks, regardless if you take a drug or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people find it by diving deep without breathing.
Yeah.
And see how far they could go down,
Right,
you know,
right.
or flying out of a plane,
Yeah,
or
that's what drives
jumping
people.
out of a plane,
Yeah.
to be happy. And at the end, it's to be happy.
That's what it's all about, man.
Right.
That's what it all comes down to. So I keep telling people, man, at the end of the day, that's all people are seeking. You just want to be happy. That's it. I want to fucking be happy.
And then
Why is it so fucking hard, dude?
because you got some
is
asshole
it
who's
so
having
hard?
a bad day, and
Why is it so hard?
where's that computer?
It's right here.
So it's because people like you could accidentally heat through it.
This is by the way a brand new skin I put on a computer I bought 3 months ago, and it turns out I put this skin on. I was applying it and I rubbed it too goddamn hard or something. And next thing you know, I opened it up and then voila, lines and all kinds of shit. And what? You're kidding me? I fucking damaged the screen to it. So I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I went to a computer place that I've been to before, and they told me, oh yeah, you broke it. What? I was just rubbing my fingers on this
Just
bitch.
bought it.
Yeah, and I fucking grabbed it, and I was gonna crack someone in the fucking head with it, and
See,
I broke it.
it's all because somebody's having a bad day. You couldn't crack
Yeah,
somebody.
it was a fucking bad day today, bro. It was.
And you know what? Anger travels, man. Anger travels.
Yeah, it's bad energy, you know. My girl kept telling me when I was sitting down, her was there, and I was messing around. She's like, "Hey, go take a shower." What the fuck, man? Like, go take a shower. She's like a little fucking kid. Like,
Why?
you
Because
know?
you stink?
She's like, no. She's like, you can get rid of your energy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Your
mean that energy
you
too.
know, fucking go shower. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. I got things to do. Leave me alone. I had all this shit going on, bro. I had to figure out a bunch of shit that I had going all at once, and then she's over there doing the same thing. She had shit going on.
Yeah.
And it was like, man, I was getting a headache. And oh no, let's go get something to eat. Oh no, it's this. Oh no, it's that. It's like, whatever. I'm jumping there.
Sometimes
Anyways.
sometimes it sucks to.
But yeah, that's what happened. That's what transpired today.
Yeah. And that's how we could
Yeah.
possibly
And,
not be happy. You know?
And I just so showered, felt better, and cooled off a little bit. Whatever.
It is
It's
a
still
stress.
there. It's still there.
Yeah.
I'm getting a computer tomorrow. Hopefully in the morning we'll see what's up. But yeah. Yeah.
I want to say things happen for a reason, but that was fucked up.
Yeah. No, I'm a true believer of things
So-
happen for a reason, bro. I'm a true believer of that. Karma is real. That's another thing.
So
That's another thing I'm gonna incorporate.
I brought some food. I cooked for the guys. You know, we had tacos that night. I cooked breakfast. We had,
Nice.
you know, and he did it after the tacos. No, he got drunk. The night that we had tacos, he got drunk.
Yeah.
He blacked out.
Tacos from where?
Right
You
here.
made them?
Why?
Were they better than Raquel's pozole you had the other day at the crib?
No.
I had to throw that in there. I had to throw that in there.
Pozole my favorite.
Oh man, green and red. I can't believe you mixed it. It's the first guy I know that mixed red.
No, her
pozole.
sister makes it right next to me. That's how I got the idea.
Oh,
You know,
man.
only because they were both chicken too.
Yeah,
Because we usually make it with pork,
Pork.
which I'm gonna quit eating.
yeah. Yeah, I don't do pork no more. I stopped eating pork a long time ago.
Today I went to the taco place and I got I'm like all into shrooms now. I've been into shrooms since I was like 23.
Yeah.
And I've probably done it about 23 times.
But
I'm just kidding. probably about 40. Probably about 40 times altogether since I was 23. But that's 40 times in 23 years.
yeah,
Compared to,
that's twice a year.
okay, yeah, see? That,
But
but I like it. And, you know, my aunt was trying to tell me that I'm addicted to it today. And I'm like, I'm addicted to the feeling it gives me.
so you gotta get back to your story about
Yeah.
your little.
Yeah, because we were doing the mycotherapy,
Right.
man. It's derived from mushrooms. That's what they said. We looked into it more, and it's extracted from a form of DMT,
Okay.
which is a root in the Amazon jungle. And it's all natural, but they add some chemicals to it. You can see like the hydrochloride or whatever they say in it.
Mm-hmm.
We were right between them, but they advertise it as it's like straight psilocybin.
Right.
That's
Of
how
course.
they advertise it. So that Wednesday night, drunk ass fights with me. He was doing yay first thing in the morning.
Ding.
Where,
Ding. Okay.
well, I'll say the first letter of the name, Jay.
Okay.
So Jay starts fighting with me at L's house, right? At first he balled up his fists at L, and L was like, "Dude, if you're gonna do that, go upstairs. You're aggravating us. We're sober over here. You've been nothing but causing problems. This ain't the first time you did it. You've been here for a month." And I'm like, dude, he can't even hear you right now. He's blacked out right now. And then he's like, "You're right," in one ear out the other. And then he sat down, and then he mumbled some stuff to himself, and this is where he just raged. It just came out of him, and he hit me in the face. I seen him wrestling on the floor, and he's trying to stop him. Elle's trying to stop Jay, and Jay's trying to come at me. Whatever. What happened was nothing got broken in the house. I ended up calling the cops because I wanted to leave and grab my stuff and leave. I didn't want, Jimmers to get arrested, and I didn't press charges. I didn't want Jay to get arrested. I never pressed charges.
Mhm.
So, that night ended with him not getting arrested. L letting Jay stay there because he had nowhere to go. He would have been out in the woods.
Mhm.
Like my friend that had called me 2 days later. So I went back to Lou's house. So I went back to L's house 2 days later, and we were gonna just chill that night. And my friend calls me and he tells me he's been living in the woods for 3 weeks. Friend from rehab.
What?
Yeah, CJ. And CJ, apparently he's been living in the woods for 3 weeks, and I'm like, come on, man, I'm doing mycotherapy over here, and I'm feeling good, but now I'm feeling good about helping this guy out.
Right.
And I'm helping him out, and he went from Chicago to St. Louis to Jefferson City the next day. The next morning, we helped. I helped Lou get a fridge, and then I went home to regroup. You know, feed my cat. I love my cat. I think I want to get into another one. You know, he came to me out of nowhere when I prayed to God
Mm-hmm.
because I had the mice. So I was just praying to God, like, please, man, I need him. Just let me save a cat. I want to save a cat.
Mm-hmm.
And like within a week, he just comes up to me. I'm going to work one day, and he just comes up to me and he's like,
The pussy just showed up. Just like that, bro. That's all you had to do. You just had to pray to him? Oh man. Wow, you guys listen to that? Wow. Okay.
he was all natted and nasty. I fed him some leftover rice and ground beef and corn.
Lucky pussy.
And, hey, within like 3 months, dude, them little mice didn't come back, dude. They're gone.
It's been
All the
one.
roaches are gone. All the mice are gone. Everything's all getting fixed
Cat
up.
will do that.
Oh yeah, he would play with it. Man, I would hear them scattered across the floor at the night.
I'm allergic to cats, bro. I don't like when I was young, and then I don't know why I developed a thing for my cat. I start sneezing and start fucking coughing, and my throat starts itching and shit.
My friend L's like that because I asked him if I could bring my cat to his
Yeah.
house. He's like, no.
Their dander, I think, is what gets me. I don't know. I think I developed that as I got older. My sister's the same way.
Definitely him too. He had cats when he was a kid.
Yeah.
He developed it when he got older.
So, and my dad's like, "What do you want a cat for? We run cats for. They're disrespectful. They scratch you. They this, they that. Get a dog." Okay.
Your dog don't even like you.
So you heard, huh?
You can tell.
Cal told me that. He's fucking. That guy is a female or something. He just loves being around females, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he loves it.
So then it's just me and Ella. You know, I come back and I'm like, I ran out of it. But me and my addictive personality that my aunt likes to say, I tried to get something that was like it, and I had found this shroom chocolate bar. I should have listened to my friend Caesar, the one who I told him about the mycotherapy stuff that I'm taking. I should have told C. I should have listened to C because he said don't do the chocolate stuff.
Yeah.
They put some other Amanita
Some other shit in
muscaria. It's called Amanita muscaria. I think it's the one that's from Mario Brothers. It's based off the Amanita muscaria shroom.
What?
Yeah, the little with the red cap.
Yeah, I don't remember that little character.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, the mushroom is a very unique thing. It's an organism. It's alive with the forest, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Even when the forest dies, they grow. Anyways, that chocolate bar had it, man. I ate it as soon as I got to the house, and then I looked up what it does, and then it says it does convulsions, low
So
blood
now you're
pressure,
tripping.
high blood pressure. Then I
You're
read
panicking.
death.
You're like, oh shit.
I read death. And
Really?
I was just
That's
like,
when you went.
I chugged a bottle of water. I'm like, I did not mean to die. This is not gonna happen. So at that point, the only thing that was wrong with me was me panicking. nothing was taking effect from the chocolate bar yet.
The panic was in full effect. That's what took over. That's what took over your body.
Yeah, and I called Ellen and I was like, dude, you gotta take me to the hospital. And I was like, you'll be alright, man. Don't worry about it. Whatever. And
Like nothing, because nothing was happening to you.
yeah, homie
You
still didn't
reacted to
believe me. And homie still didn't believe me. And I couldn't talk. I couldn't say anything, but I was trying to tell him to call 911. He told me that. I kept saying, no. Like that, that's how, yeah, I'm saying it like that because he said, then I started laughing because you started doing this.
Uh-huh.
And dude, I felt like I was transforming
Really?
into something else. And honestly,
See, that's why I don't do shrooms, dog. I don't know.
well, I took too much. I took way too much. I macrodosed without knowing.
So then what ended up happening shortly after that? They called 911?
Shortly after that, from all that, he ended up calling poison control, the asshole.
Really?
I'm thinking, why didn't you call 911 first?
Yeah. Who the fuck?
Let me diagnose the problem.
I'm passed out of the bed. I just threw up, almost nearly on him. And he calls poison control first.
Yeah, they're gonna come to your door first. That's probably why. Fuck the ambulance. They're gonna get him forever. He's gonna be dead. They call fucking animal control or poison control. They'll come in right quick. You're probably right about that, bro.
So they were like, call 911, dude.
Yeah.
He's unresponsive. You know, and the last thing I saw, my heart rate was 59. Right now it's 90.
Oh, because you got your Apple Watch, so you were
Yeah.
tripping even more.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Right now it's 95.
Damn, dude.
So it was the complete opposite. 59, not complete opposite. But
Right.
Opposite.
So they picked you up and took
So
you.
they picked me
essentially
up.
away.
Yeah, they. I guess they took me, ripped off all my clothes, put all these IVs in me. I ended up in the emergency room,
Uh-huh.
and then from the emergency room, I stopped breathing because I do have a little obstructive sleep apnea.
Yeah.
And
A lot of us do.
right, a lot of us don't know it either.
Don't know it.
So go get yourself checked out. I mean,
It's no
Everyone's
joke,
scared.
man.
Everyone's
You're
scared of
lacking
the
oxygen
doctor.
to your brain, bro. It's no joke.
yeah,
You're snoring and shit. I mean, we all snore when we drink and shit like that. But those people that don't drink as much and snore really bad, and I've read, I've done some research on it, man. It's bad, bro.
yeah. You know how many times I stopped the first
But
time?
nobody, they got the PAP machine, but nobody wants to use it because I got one right here. My boy gave me, you know. But nobody wants to use it because it's uncomfortable. Nobody, you can't that fucking, you know. I'm tempted to sometimes just try it out. But people that have done it, like, oh man, you really rest. Like the next day, you're like, oh my god, right? But it's something.
Well, look, check this out. I got the best sleep of my life in that house. I slept for 13 hours that night.
Yeah, when you did that.
Little
shit.
did I know, my brain was reconstructing itself.
Mhm.
Because your brain activity just lights up. It's, you know, there's no holes in your brain. The holes are like closing out. I don't know if they're, you know, if you're growing a new brain or something, but
Yeah.
it sure felt like
you,
it.
You
dude.
tripped me out when you called me, bro, because you called me, and then 3 hours later I checked, and I'm like, you sent me a video on Snapchat, you're like, dude, call me. And I'm like, what the fuck happened to this dude? I'm like, man, this guy probably got into a car accident because you didn't look too well. You had shit all over you,
Yeah.
and then that's when I called you, and then, man, that was,
I still in the ICU?
huh?
Was I still in the ICU?
I think so.
Yeah, because when I went down to 5, I was fine. They took out everything.
Yeah, you didn't look too good, bro. It was a little scary to look at you.
I was crying the whole time in ICU.
Yeah?
I apologized to my mom.
Your mama showed up, your grandma.
Yeah.
And they bitched you out, I'm sure? They bitched you out?
Not really.
No?
No.
They had to be upset.
Of course, they didn't really bitch me out.
Because they're already used to it, you think? Or
My dad still hasn't talked to me.
who?
My dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got a good relationship with your dad, you said, right?
Yeah. Pretty much.
So your dad got the word and he's
Yeah.
not speaking to you.
He hasn't talked to me. He's not yet. It's been almost a week since.
Wow.
In the time and only a time the week I did 2 5Ks. I did strength training today with my aunt.
Yeah, I saw that took your ass to the gym. That was funny when we were doing that Snapchat.
Yeah.
And right away I jumped in, I'm looking, I'm like, damn, this dude's back at work. Because I saw It looked like you were at work. You were at McCormick Place. I was like,
Oh,
this guy went back to
no,
work.
I was
And
watching
I saw the
shit.
second one. You were at Planet Fitness or whatever. Like, oh my bad. This guy already went to work. This guy's nuts. He just got to the hospital. He's going to work. What the fuck going on? It was funny. Like, I never mind.
And yeah, before that, I couldn't run. It hurt. It hurt to run.
Yeah.
You know, all the way again. It hurt to breathe because I got all this fat now sitting on my lungs that was breathing for a 150 pounder. You know,
Yeah,
now
man.
I'm
You were
200 pounds.
You were doing really well, bro. I mean, remember you were at work. You were doing really well. Man. You were not fucking around. You were like, hey man, I want my life back. You started eating well.
Yeah, I'm sober.
Me and you didn't walk. Remember, I felt bad when we walked to Connie's Pizza. Remember, I wanted to go Connie's, and I forgot you. You were eating well, so you didn't want to eat that shit. And you took that long ass walk with me to the building.
I walked back
And then you
by
want to walk
myself.
back because you thought I was gonna eat. I was gonna walk back and eat it on the way. I'm like, nah, fool, I'm gonna eat right here. Like, what am I gonna walk back for? You're like, oh, dude, I'm not gonna eat that shit. And you walk back. I'm like, oh man, my bad. Made you walk all the way over here and shit.
You drove aboard, dude.
Yeah, so whatever. I feel bad about that though. I still feel bad about it. But you were doing really well, dude. You were doing your water, you had everything down packed. You were doing really good, bro.
Medications.
I wasn't expecting. I wasn't. I mean, you know, shit happens, bro. You know, that's messed up that happened to you.
Behind my back, I heard this
You were-
bitch said I'm not gonna make it.
You were
dude.
trying out what?
She told my ex.
Who?
She told my ex I'm not. Yeah.
Who said that?
I can't say her name.
Oh, but she said she
Yeah.
said that you weren't gonna make it.
One of my brother's exes.
What?
Yeah, he's not gonna make it because right as soon as I was in rehab. How do you say that about somebody that's trying to help themselves and do good
Right,
for
that's some
themselves?
good shit.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, she tells my baby mama. She's been telling for the years. She's been telling my baby mama what I've been doing here, and she's like, I don't think it's because I see. She sees my daughter in her because that's the way her dad treated her.
Oh yeah.
Didn't care about her, so she
Automatically assumes fucking.
so now she wants my daughter to think that I don't care about her.
Right.
So she goes and tells shit.
Yeah.
To my baby mama.
Yeah, that's the way they are.
How messed up is that,
It's
dude?
messed up.
Because so my baby mama, her fatherhood was messed up. This girl, my brother's ex, her fatherhood was messed up. So now they want to mess my daughter's fatherhood up. It was on them. It was on me too. But she kidnapped my daughter and went and married somebody else. The dude that she first introduced me to when I first started dating her.
That's crazy.
Anyways, back of the ranch.
Back in the ranch.
I came out stronger. I came out as soon as I woke up, man. I just felt strong.
You
But-
jump back on the horse? Do you fucking?
Oh, it's
No.
from the hospital. Or you're talking
Yeah,
about
from the hospital, man.
Well, when we got laid off, yeah, that's when it was like hard for me because I needed something to do. I always wanted to do. I was doing things that I always wanted to do, but I always held myself back. A little bit here, a little bit there.
Uh-huh.
Like I didn't go to the gym because I was like,